sitting at a desk, reading and typing and thinking. And so, it's unfortunately that's not a bad description of the job. So yeah, I was an English major in college. I think that was a good preparation. Um, what I do specifically, I don't know that I got a great, not many law schools have a lot of coursework that specifically trains for what I do, but academic rigor generally, I think is really helpful. Learning how to just focus and read long documents and think carefully about them and, make edits and, speak and communicate well, is very important to what I do. About the music industry or the film, TV industry, whatever part of entertainment you're interested in. If you know more about the industry itself, it's a super leg up. A lot of what I rely on is more institutional knowledge. I definitely use the law all the time, but I'm also like, knowing what's the going rate for a record producer on an independent album, things like that come into play all the time. So anything you can do to be involved there. I'm a musician. I was in bands in high school, and I think having that background also helped me understand my clients, what they're interested in, and kind of the mentality behind what they're doing. Um, yeah. Well, honestly, what I do, I realized I could do really from anywhere. So that was one of my biggest takeaways is Los Angeles is nice. There's a lot of industry there. If I needed to do more kind of networking to generate work, that would be a very helpful place for me to be. I'm lucky that I don't need to do that much of that. And so the job itself, a laptop and a cell phone really goes a long way. So, um, yeah, if you're gonna, I think it's a good place to start for music. It's a good place to have connections. If you're doing film and TV, it's a lot more important, I think, to be in Los Angeles or have started in Los Angeles or one of the other few major production areas.
Yeah.
Um, because it's very helpful to train as a young lawyer at a law firm that is already legitimately working in the industry, and that's where they're located. So I don't know. I do film and TV as well as music law. I don't think I could have done film and TV at the level that I do it at if I hadn't started in Los Angeles.
Right.
Music, I maybe could have because I already had a background working with some other music lawyers, but I have seen a number of my old colleagues who lived in Los Angeles and are entertainment lawyers move. And the firm is still located in Los Angeles, but they're remoting from Nashville or from Washington State or, wherever. Um, I think largely realizing what I realized, which is aside from in-person networking stuff, the job can be done from anywhere. I don't know how much of that is. My guess is them moving away is not because production is moving away from Los Angeles, but it's possible production is moving away from Los Angeles for the same reasons that they're moving away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's a great place to be. I love Vegas. It's part of why I wanted to move back here. Um, if I remember right, we didn't get the tax incentives that we were, trying to get that a lot of production moving here hinged on, and that does drive a lot of work. A lot of location is based on where can I get the money, and so us not having that extensively might slow down how quickly we get more production work here, and that's just how it is. Law is set up and the way that the music industry's compensation regime has been built over the years. It's kind of like one of those old houses where it's like every 30 years somebody like a like a manor where like every 30 years somebody did a renovation and added on a new wing and they don't match each other and it's like really hot, higgly piggly, and you end up with this kind of monster of all these weird parts fitting together poorly. That's kind of how the compensation structure for the music industry works. And because of that, and because a lot of those add-on parts have been added on from special interest lobbying, um, I think it's a bit broken. I would love to see someone who, see America wipe the table clean and simplify and rethink the way that we compensate um, songwriters, recording artists, and then the people who make money off of them, music publishers, record labels. It's so messy, and there's so many different weird dynamics involved that I think we don't have the right incentives anymore to drive the art to be the best it could be.